Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Blitz5 here, coming to you with a commentary video on the map firing range. Today I'm playing with number 2 Pencil, so you'll see him a whole bunch helping me out in this gameplay. We pretty much destroyed the other team, and I figured you guys would enjoy watching me get a bunch of kills with number 2 Pencil, pretty much pwning the other team, while I talk about some Modern Warfare 3 news and some stuff about the Modern Warfare 3 Prestige lobby. So the only thing I will say about the gameplay is that I'm using the FNFAL again. I ended up using this gun because of an X-Jaws challenge, and for some reason the class has stayed on my created class account area thingamabobber thing created class whatever it is. I've kept it as a class and I've been using it for about 2 or 3 weeks and I really like it. And you guys have seen a whole bunch of my gameplay with this gun. And I'm not really a fan of using red dots or scopes, but on this gun it works perfectly. And if you guys haven't used it, I would recommend doing it. Takes a little bit to get used to the one-shot burst, but it's a pretty powerful gun. So anyways, let me flash this quick little picture. Actually, I don't know how long I'm going to keep it up for, but this picture is of me. I put myself over the Modern Warfare 3 guy, who I've seen him make a couple announcements in the past, but this is pretty much the Prestige Shop. I'm going to go through pretty much what he said. Yeah, I obviously know this is a really crappy picture. I have Photoshop, but I didn't really feel like taking the time to go into Photoshop, so I just used painted over myself, and I just thought it was really funny, so I figured I would do it. So what we have here is some tokens that you get when you level up, and when you after you Prestige, you get a token, and you can put this towards different things in the shop. So we have an extra custom class, double XP, double weapon XP, regular package, unlock gear, and hardened package. So pretty much what these are going to do is, if you prestige for so your first prestige, you go into your second time leveling, you can pick to have an extra class. So you'll have 6 classes. I'm assuming usually start with 5, or you could choose to have double XP for the first 2 hours of that next prestige. The next one is the double weapon XP. So you're gonna have, I'm assuming, you get extra experience for your weapon for about 2 hours. I don't know if that's the exact time. So instead of leveling up your actual level, you level up your gun so you can get a scope or the extended mags. You can get that on the gun a little bit quicker. So for all you guys, if you don't, if you forgot this already, in Modern Warfare series, Modern Warfare 2, you didn't, it wasn't on a um, money system. For all you guys that haven't played Modern Warfare 2, most of you guys probably have, but you had to unlock extended mags, red dot scopes, noob tubes by using the gun. And I always liked that because if you use the gun a lot, you had all the stats for it. So pretty much you have to do that. You have to complete a challenge. In Modern Warfare 2, you had to complete like the extended map challenge to get the red dot, or vice versa, or whatever. I don't know if they'll do it that exact way, but that's pretty much what it is. So that's what the double weapon XP would help you do that a little bit quicker. And I like this way a little bit better because it prevents you from just buying the noob tube on the gun immediately. You actually have to use the gun to get the other things for it, but that's a different story. And then we have regular package, unlock gear, and hardened package. He also said that you'd be able to unlock titles and emblems through this system. And as you can see, locked are the veteran package and reset all stats. So pretty much he said that reset all stats would be the last one you could use. So once you reach the last prestige, you could reset all your stats and start back over. So analyzing this, and I want to give you guys my opinion of what I think about the prestige shop and what I'm going to do, how I'm going to approach it when I'm prestiging to use it to my maximum potential, I guess, to get the best I can out of it. First of all, I think the Prestige Shop is a good idea. Call of Duty is all about customization and giving everyone their own spin on the game, so this allows people to do different things than everybody else. I always like that about a video game. I don't want everyone else to be doing the same thing as me, same leveling technique, same guns. I want to have something different. I want, if I use the Scar for 10 hours, I want to have everything unlocked, while some people don't. I think that's pretty cool, especially when the game is first coming out. So pretty much, I'm not going to be resetting all my stats, because if I make it to the last prestige, I'm not going to want to start all over again. Black Ops is the first time that I maxed out the prestige system in a Call of Duty game, and it took me a lot of hours playing. So if you guys aren't that hardcore gamers, or even if you are hardcore gamers, I would completely erase that out of your mind. There's no reason to ever start over the prestige unless they give you something crazy, some kind of crazy gun that you can't get otherwise. So that's off the board for me. Second of all, if you play the game a lot like myself, you don't really need double XP. Double XP boosts your score, but I was 15th prestige. I've been 15th prestige since like April. So I don't really need any double XPs that happen. So why should you use a token to give you 2 hours? If you're gonna play as much as me, or you're any bit into Call of Duty and you play a lot, I would not use your token on using double XP. There's no real reason to do that. So I think for me, the only beneficial thing is going to be the extra custom class and then maybe the unlock the gear. It'd always be nice to have something that you can't get until later in the prestige. Keep that forever, like Estrella. So if you're getting pwned and you're only level 2, you could take out those chopper gunners and anything else that they're going to have in Modern Warfare 3, the attack helicopter, some spy plane kind of stuff. That always helps. But even then, I mean, that's the whole point of leveling up the game. When I start off leveling in Black Ops, I let someone else shoot down the helicopter while I leveled up my guns, leveled up some things I'm not going to use, did some contracts. I didn't worry about leveling up Ghost until I got my Strela because, in Black Ops, to get Ghost, you had to shoot down like 25 flying objects or whatever. It's 30. So, I would level up Warlord, Marathon, all the other perks, and then when I got the Strela, I would do Ghost and stuff. So I kind of level on a schedule so I can get everything done. I can increase the amount of points that I'm getting and make it to the prestige faster. So that would be my recommendation for you guys. Get the extra custom class so you can load out when you start out with different classes. It always helps out to have another class. I love having other classes. You can have a sniper, like a sprint class, a steady aim class, this class, that class. You want to have a well-balanced class so you can switch up in the middle of a game. A lot of people just stick to one class in your game and like don't change and they just want to be good at that class. But I switch classes sometimes every time I die depending on the game. If I'm playing really good people, I do it often. So that's pretty much my take on it. I don't really care about emblems. I don't really care about titles and resetting all my stats. And I definitely don't care about getting double XP, especially because if you buy Mountain Dew and Doritos, you can get some double XP. And every couple weekends they're going to be having it anyways. So if I were you guys, I would stick to the extra custom classes, do that stuff. Um, Make a schedule for the game if you want to level up faster. Not like a schedule, but make a plan. Do this thing first. Do it when it's easier. Like I used to level up Tac Mask with Warlord because Tactical Mask, you needed to get like stun kills, flash kills, and Nova Gas kills. And when you had Warlord, if you got Warlord Pro, you get extra tactical grenades. So level up Warlord first, and then use the Warlord to help you get the Attack Mask Pro. Just stuff like that, simple stuff like that helps you level up faster. I don't know if it's a big deal for you guys, but I like to get everything in Prestige as fast as I can because I want to give you guys the best information I can when I come out when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. It's going to be tough with school, but Christmas break, hopefully, I'll be getting through Prestiges, showing you guys what the fastest way to Prestiges, what the easiest way to get the pro perks, and pretty much all the good strategies of Modern Warfare 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this funny picture. I'll show it again at the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Blitz 5, I'm out.